I love this show, but I hate this new Untucked formula. I want them to go back to how they used to, the old Untucked, where they had them like in separate rooms, and when the queens felt like it, they would come in and, you know, go off. I want them to be in the same space where Mimi on First and who else? Where Mimi on First just got cussed out by the entire room. That Untucked room, that's where they need to be. I want to be there so we can experience the act the fool, girl, act the fool. All of that. Ha! I'm acting. That. See? Is she ever going to come back to the show? I hope so. But that's where I need for them to be. This whole Untucked documentary, I don't like it. I just feel like it's so played down for what we really could get. And I don't feel like the old Untucks were like produced or forced. I felt like it was like tensions were high and they were all in this room. And now they're just like backstage and it just, I don't know. It just, Untucked seems uncooked. I want the old one. Shoot, give me my medium well untucked. I don't know why Miss Vixen is all hyped and like, I get you just won, right? I understand her being hyped or whatever, but I'm just like, honey, watch it because doing well on this show means nothing. Close-ups are not good for Cameron. Every time the camera gets a close-up on Cameron, I just see problems. You know what I mean? I like Cameron full look, right? When you give me Cameron in portrait mode, give me Cameron with an iPhone 4 camera, we're good. Okay, so more on Untucked. I'm learning that Eureka was annoying. I didn't know. Guys, was she like this on her season? I just totally blanked out and just started standing her. So man, maybe she was like this and I just overlooked it. Or maybe we didn't get to see it because she got cut pretty early. And also we were just focused on her drama with Trinity. So, oh gosh, I changed my position. I don't know if I'm higher or shorter, sorry. But yeah, it's weird. I don't remember any of it. I think we just didn't get to see it. If we did, sorry, I forgot. I'm gonna be as kind as I can. I'm never mean, am I? Don't let me know in the comment section below. But I just don't understand Vixen being so nasty. I get it. Maybe she's living up to her name or the character that she's portraying on the show. I don't know, but I just don't understand why she would like come for Aquaria. Like, let Miss Cracker fight her own battles. Aquaria didn't like you putting her on blast. That is her right. It doesn't mean that you have to come for her in every aspect. I feel like she's going to make the show a lot darker than it needs to be. There's already going to be some tension and drama. Let's keep it light, let's keep it cute, and let's win some money. Like, we don't need all this drama. There's already enough drama in the world. We watch this show for the looks, for the performances, for the big personalities of the queens. We do not tune in for all this tension and pettiness. It's like, Vixen got to switch it up for me because I like her. I like what she's doing. I do not like her personality. So the bottom queens come back to backstage or wherever where the winning queens are, and Asia is heated. She is not playing around. She's, you know, doing the when you lose, doing a petty thing. Well, you guys got an easier performance and all of those things. And I kind of agree just a little bit. I don't think it was easier. I just think that it was a better performance. I do. I think that they had better writing. Like I said before, I felt like Vixen's character was tailored to her. There were more jokes, and I feel like this team has got a case of the Thorgies where they just had a better script to work with. And so I can understand Asia pointing that out. I don't think it was easier. I just think their script was better. You know, and I get it. You know, they just got the news that they're in the bottom, but Asia is just being so pissy. But she did mention that if I would have heard your script over my script, I would have went with your script. And I understand. I feel like this is another Thorgy gate. They had a much better script. It was better. It wasn't easier though. And then I think it's also being a very poor sport to come backstage and talk to the people who have won, basically letting them know that you don't think they deserve to win, that they had help or whatever. I don't know. I just think I didn't like that side of Asia, but I understand her being upset because she's in the bottom and she didn't deserve to be. But even if they didn't have those lackluster performances, Team Vixen still would have won. They just were a much better team. Calorie, we're all somebody back home. It's when you leave home and you realize you were just somebody in that neighborhood. Because let me tell you something, honey, when I moved out to LA a lot of years ago, I thought I was the bee's knees because I was the talk of the town in Philadelphia, baby. I got out here, wow. Reality check real quick, okay? I found out that I had to get in more classes. I had to work on this. I had to work on that. I had to work on... That's just how it is. You leave your town when you outgrow it. You outgrew New Mexico, baby. Maybe it's time for you to go to Chicago, go to LA, go to New York, go to the South, build your drag career or whatever, build it up, then go back to New Mexico and start something. But you got to travel, you got to learn, you got to get a bit better so that you can come back home and start your own little drag scene. That's all it is. It ain't that big of a deal, but you got to learn. You got to do some more. You got to grow. You got to go to drag school, baby. Talk to Shangela, baby. She learned. She studied. She went to drag school, and then she came back on All Stars, and she was cheated out of a crown. How did you not know that I was going to go there? Still bitter. This is going to be the sad Untucked because Calorie's breaking down crying, but I like how Calorie went from cussing out the girls to crying, and then all the girls feeling bad for her, and then she's crying. Calorie's crying because she thinks she's going home and she feels like she's disappointed in New Mexico. Then Eureka starts crying and she's like, they read me, they didn't read me, they read me, they didn't read me. This is such a sad Untucked. I'm struggling getting through it because, listen, I don't want to be depressed. This was a good show. So the both of them. So Mayhem Miller is trying to console Eureka and Calorie Kardashian, and it's just not working. They both are breaking down, and Calorie is like, well, I feel bad because I have the lip sync against her, and this is my sister. And Eureka is like, I feel bad because I know I have to take your dream away. Eureka! So this Untucked was obviously a counseling session because everybody is looking for someone to help them through an issue. Eureka is crying. Calorie is crying. Then Monique is just like, well, listen, my mom is going to see me do drag and I'm 5th generation ministry. I can't be black and gay. It just turned into like, I feel like because Eureka and Calorie were so emotional, everybody who was like things that were boiling up like right here, everything just started coming out of everybody because I feel like Eureka and Calorie just really opened up the door for people to just start vomiting everything that they have been dealing with. And Jesus, Monique is 31. But what I do love, and I hope it lasts, I do love that everybody's just so supportive in their room, you know what I mean? And I think that Eureka was wrong. I do think that she was in her feelings, but I feel like everybody was being supportive to everybody as much as they can be. But you also have to realize there are people who are on your team who are in the bottom as well, who are nervous. So I felt like Eureka, because she knew that she was going to lip sync or she had an idea, she wanted more sympathy from her team than they were able to give because a lot of them were just like, it could be any of us. You never know how this show was going to go. So I do feel like she was wrong to have that little hissy fit moment and then say in her confessional, they didn't care about me. They just were thinking about themselves. Because in that moment, I would have forgave her. But because she said it in her confessional, that to me lets me know that she did not see the situation for what it really was. She's still in her emotions about it. And it's not worth it. It really, really is. Child, rewatching this like slow-mo lip sync with Eureka and Calorie, I'm getting chills again. Guys, I could feel Eureka through my TV screen. She wasn't going home. She gave everything on that stage, and I am like, whew, shook. You know what would have been epic? If Calorie Kardashian left and was just like, Miss Calorie. Miss Calorie. So what gets on my nerves the most about Untucked? Take a wild guess. I'ma wait. You guessed it. You're absolutely right. It's when queens are packing up and they're packing up looks that we should have seen on the runway. Stop saving looks because Calorie Kardashian packed up some like naked like sequence outfit that like matched her skin tone, and I'm like, honey, you thought that that Fashion Nova jumpsuit number was better than that, that was comedy. That was fun. Even if you're not a comedy queen, it's something that nobody else would have done on the runway. That would have been perfect. Man, people, these queens gonna learn. These queens are going to learn. Do not save looks, please. Now 12 queens remain. That's where it ends, guys. This Untucked was a little sad, okay? I wanted to skip through a lot of it, but it was a lot of stuff going on, and I understand emotions were running high for a lot of people, so I get it. I was kind of wishing it was going to be a little bit more messy because knowing the vixen, I was expecting that, but the people were really in their feelings, and it's totally understandable. But anyway, that's where it ends. I will be here to review Untucked and RuPaul's Drag Race next week, so let me know what you think about this Untucked review, reaction, or whatever in the comment section below. Let me know what were your thoughts about Untucked, and join me next week for the next episode of Untucked and RuPaul's Drag Race. See you then, guys. And if you like what you see here, please like, comment, subscribe, and share, so you can do that button, that bell or whatever, that notification, so you can find out whenever a sister's posting stuff, because I am going to start posting other kinds of reviews, because I live in LA, just being real. And you know, you can always get invited to any kind of events, and I just got a bunch of stuff that I would love to share with you guys. You know what I mean? Clothes, jewelry, makeup, tons of makeup that I just need to like share, and I'm gonna do like a bunch of giveaways. So please subscribe, hit the notification button, because I got a lot of stuff coming up for you guys, but I just have not had time to do everything. Pilot season is wrapping up, so I'm gonna have a bit more time, so subscribe so you can get it all. Anyway, thanks for joining me for this time. I love you guys, and I will see you soon. Bye.